Wrestling fam, welcome back to Wrestling Pro News, the home for the most explosive family-driven stories in professional wrestling, the place where legacies collide, betrayals sting, and loyalty is tested in ways that leave the WWE Universe buzzing for days. I'm your host, and today we're unpacking a shocking twist that has fans on fire, a moment that shook Monday Night Raw to its core when main event Jey Uso, the Yeet Master himself, made a jaw-dropping return to rescue his cousin Roman Reigns by reclaiming his stolen Jordans from the self-proclaimed tribal thief Bronson Reed. It all went down on the August 18, 2025 episode of Raw live from Chicago, Illinois, and this wasn't just a sneaker grab. It was a statement of bloodline loyalty, personal pride, and a family feud that refuses to die. For weeks, Reed has been tormenting Reigns, striking him down alongside Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, and humiliating him by stealing his shoes after every attack, flaunting them while calling himself the tribal thief, mocking the aura of the tribal chief. Fans have watched in disbelief as Reed used this bizarre but personal symbol to taunt Reigns and dismantle his legacy piece by piece. But on this night, Jey Uso's music hit out of nowhere, and the arena erupted as he stormed to the ring, blasting Reed with a superkick and leveling him with a spear before snatching back the stolen Jordans and tossing them to Reigns, who raised them high as the crowd chanted, "Yeet." In unison, a thunderous moment of catharsis and family redemption. The energy in Chicago was electric, the kind of pulse that reminds everyone why WWE thrives on surprise and storytelling. And this return instantly tied back to the wider Anoa'i family war that has splintered across generations. To truly grasp why this matters, let's break down the key players and the stakes. Jey Uso, born Joshua Fatu, has been a beloved figure since splitting from the Bloodline in 2023, carving his own path as a single star with his signature Yeet persona, but his absence from the current family feud left fans questioning where his loyalty stood. His decision to return at this exact moment shows that despite past betrayals and independence, the bond with Roman Reigns still runs deep. Roman, the tribal chief, has been under relentless assault not just physically but symbolically, with Reed mocking his authority and Seth Rollins' Vision faction plotting to dismantle everything he built. Meanwhile, Bronson Reed, the powerhouse from Australia, has fully embraced his role as chaos maker, aligning with Rollins and Breaker while weaponizing humiliation by turning sneaker theft into an insult that cut at Reigns' pride and culture. Add in Rollins, the world heavyweight champion orchestrating his Vision faction with Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan, Paul Heyman, and Breaker, and suddenly this sneaker saga becomes about far more than shoes. It's about control of the narrative in WWE and whether the Bloodline legacy survives in the face of betrayal and manipulation. The Raw segment played out like pure theater. Rollins, Reed, and Breaker opened the night gloating about their victories at Clash in Paris, with Reed waving around Reigns' Jordans, taunting that the tribal chief bows to him now. Just as fans braced for another humiliating night, Reigns appeared with Jacob Fatu at his side, ready to confront the trio, but the ambush was already waiting. Chaos unfolded until Jey Uso's music exploded through the speakers, and in one instant the story turned. Jey hit the ring with fury, dismantled Reed, grabbed the sneakers, and in a single toss to Reigns reignited the idea of unity within the fractured bloodline. Jacob Fatu then hit a moonsault on Breaker. Reigns speared Mysterio, and the crowd roared as the AUG. Bloodline stood tall again, sneakers raised like a trophy of defiance. GM Adam Pearce wasted no time making it official, booking Jey Uso vs. Bronson Reed for next week's Raw and Reigns against Breaker, setting the stage for war. Rollins, visibly shaken, vowed revenge and swore to crush the Anoa'i family once and for all, escalating the feud beyond personal grudges into a factional battlefield. The implications are massive. Jey's return not only shifts momentum toward Reigns and the AUG bloodline with Jacob Fatu and allies like the New Shield, but it also raises questions about where Jimmy Uso, Zilla Fatu, Sami Zayn, and Solo Sikoa stand as the Anoa'i family civil war deepens. Survivor Series whispers already suggest a potential War Games clash between the Og bloodline and Rollins' Vision faction backed by the New Bloodline, a battle of legacy versus rebellion that could define an era. Beyond that, Jay's comeback opens doors for dream matches, his singles clash with Rollins, a potential rivalry with Jon Moxley after his return, and even the possibility of closing WrestleMania 42 in a family versus faction war that cements his arc as more than a supporting role. What seemed like a quirky sneaker feud is now a lightning rod for everything the WWE Universe craves: family drama, betrayal, redemption, and the raw spectacle of loyalty put to the test in front of millions. The WWE Universe is buzzing. Social media is ablaze with the clip of Jey Uso yeeting Bronson Reed out of his boots to retrieve Reigns' kicks, and the story is trending worldwide as fans debate whether this is the beginning of a bloodline reunion or just another fragile ceasefire before betrayal returns. One thing is certain: Jey Uso's return has turned the sneaker saga into a cultural flashpoint, and the path forward promises chaos, war, and unforgettable storytelling as WWE marches toward Survivor Series and beyond.